time. Yes. I keep this museum here. I do. Yeah. This crazy guy, Avi King. Yeah. Yeah. I'm, Professor Shifty Brains. Yes. Shifty Brains. That's right. Shift your brains. Yeah, I know, you think he's just a mental patient. Nah, you should see his artwork. Well, you wouldn't call it artwork, would you? Yeah. Yeah. You'd call it garbage. Yeah. May I remind you? Listen to Dr. Shift Brains. I'm gonna give you a lesson on Art 101%. That means you're given 101% or it's not art. Yes. No. I am of full persuasion, at my age, that the word art describes a few very different avenues. I don't know if I make that clear. It'd be like calling the word road and using it for a highway, a trail, or Raceway Park. And then it has 5,000. They're all roads, but they're different roads. So, I'm Dr. Shifty Brains. Now, this is my opinion. Yes. Art. Well, self-expression. Boom, bang, boom, bang, ding, dong, bang, bang, ring, bang, boom. I'm feeling quite uptight these days because my poor feral cat was obvious, but mine too. Neighbors. We gotta crank it. Rock-a-dookie. Oh, rock-a-dookie. I crank my food. Sup? Professor Shift Brains here, talking about art 101%. That means you always give 101%. And we're saying that the word road you apply to highway or the little street in front of your house or a trail and the mountain areas or the Raceway Park. They're all roads, but a highway has a different feel than Raceway Park. Well, I've seen some highways inside my head. Obvious, too. Try to get along. I'm Dr. Professor Shift Your Brains. Think about things from other perspectives. It's called understanding in the Hebrew Proverbs. What's under the standing? Why do they act that way? Might be the motivation for loving your enemies and turning the other cheek. What is biting their tuchus? They act so strange. Is it genetic? Are you mad at some baby is dribbling? No, it's a baby, I hope. What do you think? We're all created the same? Religion said we're created equal. Means we're all supposed to be treated equal. Neither is Avi. Yeah. Mental patients, both of us. Older, frail in body, no money, war to the state, both he and I, riffraff, Hitler fodder, really, when you think about it. Just that, it can't be that, right? In America, like direct, so. But, how did I know we're the lepers, like skin leprosy of society? Nevertheless, art. So it's self-expression. I was letting that all out because I'm upset. That was hard. But you have to be kind of part of it, and kind of your brain has to be, when the self-expression, I should say, not that this is something that should be, just my opinion, maybe a different, like a highway versus a trail, all roads. Self-expression, but when you go, I can engage my thinking with my feeling. Thinking and feeling. And can I say something? All art, all roads have to be 101. 100%, 101% passion feeling. Do you know what made the Miles Davis so amazing? Do you know he said he wouldn't play one note if he didn't feel it? Art's not cognitive thinking. Art is 101% feeling, passion, intensity, emotion. So self-expression is blah. But some, like a dugout trail, thinking about things and feeling things and thinking and feeling. If you're a musician, but we're talking visual now. So the part of, I purposely put that there because I was feeling and thinking this would say something and express something. So the thinking and the feeling and the feeling and the thinking and the thinking and the feeling and the feeling and the thinking. Professor, shift your brains, says. That's art. And some would say self-expression isn't art. I don't agree, but what ends up in museums generally is the thinking and the feeling and the feeling and the thinking. This is where everybody gets mad at this hobby. You know, be a painter, you ask them, I use oils, or I use charcoal, or on and on and on. The concept of what you put the art on And alone is the art, that thinking, feeling, and what you put on, and how and why are you using that on that, and what are you feeling, and I said more than just you're good with it, but that might be the intellect. Somehow this oil, when I use it, but I got out 101, ooh, am I feeling, thinking, and I expressed, but I purposely did it. I purposely. That's what ends up generally in museums. Yep. That's what Professor Shift Your Brains. But a fine art museum is equal to the Guggenheim because they're both purposed and expressing 101% feeling. It's all technique or just all borderline. Very borderline, no feeling. But all feeling, I don't know. So, it's got to be purposed. And it got to be 101% feeling. And this hobby feels that the world is always bad. Because it's bad for so many. Even if it ain't bad for you. You don't feel that bad? You don't feel the other bad? That's bad, bad, bad to this hobby. So, do you know what he uses for most of all of his AI's art installations? Usually those are things you put together. It's like almost Tinker Toys. But, it's more 3D and put on and hands-on, not computerized. Well, this hobby uses cigarette ash, weed ash, cigarette butts, lots of them, and all this garbage that would have been thrown in the garbage or the recycling. Loves toilet paper. I sometimes wonder about this guy. Like, Hobby, you don't poo-poo that much, but he puts it all in. It crumbles, it makes it wet. That's cigarette butts. That's the stuff you put in the garbage. I said, but why do that? Say, that's my expression, he'd say. That's my expression. I think the world's always bad, somewhere. So I'm not going to make my art out of something that's always bad. I want to remind people of Rembrandt. Though he says if he could have a steady hand, he doesn't. He's a retard. He is. Whole life. But nevertheless, kind of almost like Tourette's. Rocks a lot. Always moving. Hearing voices, seeing things. Whole life since he was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm Dr. Shift Your Brains. See things from another perspective. Get understanding. Understand why somebody's the way they are. Maybe you will turn the other cheek. You go, my sip-a-doopy. They're a rabid dog per dog. Or an abused dog. Of course they're going, rah. When you touch them in a certain place, even though you feel it's still right. You gotta learn. Call yourself a therapist or a caregiver? I wouldn't be an x-ray technician if you didn't have depth of understanding of who you x-raying. Like Dr. Patch Adams. Watch that movie. Man's right. Anyway, Doctor, Professor, shift your brains. Shift brains. As I say, shift brains. He's Professor Shift Brains. Anyway, that closes up. So maybe we should just stop here and in our art 101, thinking, feeling, gotta purpose it. We could just show him one of the zillions. Someone came into this place, they'd think he was a hoarder. Now, he knows about 20% of his art. He's just let it go. Like when you let dust get on those, what do they call them? Tchotchkes. He's been down, not feeling good. But you see his place when he vacuums it, and oh my God, he plays with those art sometimes 2-3 hours. He just keeps moving things, feeling things. He says his art is fluid, like the world. It's always changing. Is. And that's is. Was is not is. But if you take some was in your is, you got a new is. And you think about what might be in your is, wherever you is, might give you the lens of that is. So his artwork, he always changes it. It's not like he glues it. He says it's like a Jesuit priest or a Buddhist monk. They like makes things and then they throw it away. Or sand art. They I think it's going to stay. Solomon said it's all vanity. It's just the moment of the moment of the moment of the moment, and then you die. That's what I think, Professor Chevy Braids. They just think I'm a nut. And so they think I'm a case nut. Those artworks over, but he's been down, see. Let's just take it one. There's got to be, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. There's got to be at least 20 to 30 very defined AIs in here. And you sit down and listen to this guy explain them. Wow. It's like a mini-series. Who wants to listen? His great-grandfather was a rabbi, and he likes to read, but he doesn't have a GED. He founded an organization, but he's all fucked up. Always been. I pulled that off. He told me he was only bipolar, but he's a schizo. You want to look it up? TurnAFrownAround.org. 2001. Whole soul mission was that, motivated and saturated and inspired by the movie Patch Adams and the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Mother Teresa. Just mixed them all together. Kind of put Jerry Lewis in, and that's where this comes in, because he wants to get a friend-a-thon. He would like you to, be real helpful. See, if you're smart and you're kind of self-contained, you don't need money, because he's on SSI. But his heart's right. He won 12 awards. You look up Drew Horn, 2013 Voice Award Acceptance Speech. Last award he won before he won AWOL again for 6 years. More than that now. Straight homeless. Crazy, like that movie, A Beautiful Mind. Russell Crowe. Anyway. He's a crazy man. But he's got a wonderful idea. He wants to end loneliness. He says you can do search and rescue of every nursing home, psych ward, jail, homeless shelter. Call the home like Bayada Nursing. They got over 1 million clients. 250,000. No one ever sees them. All these Eleanor Rigby's. In the tech age, even with Corona, man, we can figure it out. We search and get them friends. Friend-a-thon. So you're smart enough and self-contained. Gotta be radical, though. This can't be about yourself. Oh, no. He's been through that. Bunch of he says. Anyway, you should subscribe and help this guy out. Very sincere, crazy, mean, rotten, horrible, hypocrite, all that. He quarantines himself because he'll get in trouble. He won't go back in the psych ward. He's been in there over 20 times. Too old for all this shit, he says. Anyway. But I'll do this another time. It's long already. Anyway, let me ask you one real quick, but we can't talk long about it. No, this is really different than an AI, an art installation where he puts things together and changes them as he's feeling, and because it's got to be feeling and thinking and feeling is purposed, and he always does. So, but here, I don't know if you can see this. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. See, it says past. There he is in the middle. Wants to end loneliness. His past kills him, all kinds of crap. Bad things happen to him, and he's nuts, and all that, and he's been not nice, and it kills him, but he's reaching out to want to help lonely people. Anyway, he just a weird cracker. Cracked up. So I'll leave you with a joke. Why not? I told you, Abby's great-grandpa was a rabbi. So he's crazy. So he went to his present rabbi, and he said, Rabbi, someone told me you prepared my eulogy. Is that true? Rabbi, yes, I have. So I want to know, what are you going to say about me?
The congregation, we have the passing of Avi Crazy. Now, you know, as more of the Jews, we have the closed casket, but I don't know, he's so much sugar. I wanted to make a point. He was always making points, the point. So I figured I'd make a point. I will say to the congregation, the body that we see before us today is likened to a shell. A shell. And the nut is gone.
Well, it's been a fun joke, I think. Anyhow, this is Professor Shift-A-Brains. Shift your brains. Get some understanding. Feel people's pain. Figure it out and be their friend. That's what this hobby wants to do. Well, I gotta go. I gotta tidy up the museum here.